Live. Is everything up and running? Yes, it is. Cool. Right. So I have a couple of things to do for today. This one is a priority. I need to spray things, so there's a lot of things I'll be doing, going all over the place. Oh, a little glue ball is still bouncy. I think I'm going to do some blobbing, and I'm going to use this paint because this is almost empty. Blobbing usually takes long drying. This one is in 2 weeks due. Can't remember if I had something next Sunday. I did find out that I gave myself a treat. Thank you, Past Kim. Because I have 2 weeks of vacation coming up. By the way, if you hear someone's working with a leaf blower for some reason. Probably to get rid of some leaves. So I have 2 weeks of vacation coming up. Might do an extra cross stream or work offline. Not sure yet. But I want to finish a lot of 3D printables for the reason that when they're done, I can start other projects. Like the art for book 7. And the art for Penny part 6. This will not be dry today, I'm well aware. I want to spend some time on cleaning. I forgot to put my apron on. So let me do that. I always forget to put my apron on. I'm thinking about 2 streams today. Might be 3. But I have guests coming over. So and I'm well aware I'm using a character as a palette, which is not the smartest thing to do, but you know, I'm not known for being smart. Because it's almost overflowing here. Oh, it is overflowing. Ooh, need to be careful. Ah. This was not a smart idea. Everything is bolt new, and that's my own mistake. Big steps, home quickly, as we say in Dutch. Grote stappen, snel thuis. And then you get stuff like this, where you completely mess up. Almost there, almost fixed it. There we go. You need to dry quickly. Or at least quicker. There we go. Putting my space heater near it. It's not that cold anymore anyway. I'm sorry I was a bit off screen, but if you need to fix something quickly, you sometimes need to be, well, have it in a good position. And this will probably be dry in 2 days, considering the amount of paint. This needs some fixing on the front. Today's not promising a lot. This one. Seriously, dudes, there's gold everywhere. Well, that's my mistake anyway. Insert a song from Moana, Shiny. Why are you even here? You're trash. Okay, just cleaning it all, because otherwise it'll get everywhere, which already is getting everywhere. This is my gold jar, so I'm just gonna grab it from there and be smart, be a little bit more patient. And that one that needs a little bit of fixing on the front, that's just marker work. Do I have some news? Let's see. I finally ordered the limited edition prints for AnimeCon. I did want to order 10, but the minimum amount was 25 for this type of paper. I chose a very thick paper. So instead of limited edition of 10, it's going to be limited edition of 25. Also designed stickers so I can put it on the back as a certification, authenticity, signature, numbering. Also ordered sleeves for it. They're a tiny bit too big, I think. If I paid good attention anyway, but I will use washi tape to close it because I have a gazillion washi tape anyway. I will put extras with it, like stickers from stamps, homemade. But those are just normal, usual freebies. If you order something that goes in an A4 envelope. Still have plenty of greeting cards that no longer sell, so instead of tossing them, I'm just giving them away. And my goal is to only sell them at AnimeCon, just to get a little bit of exclusivity. But if someone asks me nicely, I might just take one along to one of the events they are attending and not AnimeCon. I mean, I don't want to be a gatekeeper. I want to give it a bit of exclusive feeling, but if you ask me nicely, I'm not going to say, no, I won't sell it to you because you're not going to AnimeCon. I mean, that would lose me a sale. That would be dumb. Dumb. And no, I won't increase the price if someone asks me to buy it on another convention. I'm not a scalper, but the requirement is you just have to ask me nicely, kindly. Also, by the looks of it, the price will be €10 a print. No, that's not much for something exclusive. But, Reminds me of, I'm allowed to put the Animicon stained glass file for sale. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. They were like, you made it. Why do you ask us? Well, you own the characters. And if the answer is no, I respect that. If I can't find an answer on the FAQ of the website or any other of credible source, then I won't sell it, the fan art. I know I read on the website of Pokemon, you are allowed to sell fan art. However, they are also giving themselves the right to take your image and use that for sale. So I'm like, yeah, nope, not gonna do that. With Doki Doki Literature Club, you are allowed to sell fan art as long as you keep it small and make clear it's fan art. Oh no, ElfQuest doesn't like it unless you are some way affiliate to them. So they now sell fan art, but they select printer or sell page or whatever. But outside that, you're not allowed to sell it. So eventually, if I have something sell worthy, I will need to look into Shark Robo. No, it's not Shark Robo, 50 Pop. If they allowed, I haven't found anything about it just yet. Just people stating that they've never made objections as long as you keep it small, but I have not found a credible source. And I know in Japan it's more or less accepted if you sell fan art and dojin. So it's more or less that the author has to accept it that it's happening. And I'm like, yeah, but have we ever asked them? Besides, I don't want to become a fan art artist. I know with Miku Hatsune, you're allowed to sell it as long as you keep it small. Well, that means the printable that I am offering for free, but I will also offer a printed version eventually. Not there at the moment. That you can DIY yourself. Wow, that paint is drying quicker than expected in the space heater. Still not going to be dry today, but at least it's quicker. So yeah, if you see me sell fan art, I either have permission or found a way or a statement that I am allowed to sell it. But other than that, original art. Original art will always be my main. For the AnimeCon, I need to make a couple new magnets again. I have nothing with wisdom tiles. That one is a big hit, so I need to make a couple of more of those. And the Mika one was sold. Cosplay is live was sold. Almost there with this blobbing. Don't really like blobbing. And I just want to finish this bottle of paint. I'm probably gonna keep the lid just in case I drop a bottle and need a replacement lid. I probably only need one. And I should continue with my sketches for the 3D printables for next year because I still have to do a couple. But at least it's just March, so still have time, still have time. Okay, that was all the ones with gold backings, as far as I know. Okay. Putting it in a space heater was a good idea. Right, well. Now the eyes. It's my white. And I had a new tool for it. Okay. You need to dry, and then I can do the back, because this is already shaded and this needs some back as well. So this will be soon very quickly. How far along are you? Pretty far. Skin tone. And I think I did a similar skin tone here and here. Here. And here. This one, skin tone is done. Skin tone is done. Now to find the skin tone I actually used. I don't think this is it. I think it's a lighter one. But of course, which one was it again? No, it's not this one. This one's absolutely not it. This is very pinkish. This is very grayish. It's a bit more yellowish. I think it is this. You can go back in here. Need some shaky shaky. Yep, it's this one. And then next step is doing the lines for this one, so I can see what I missed. But skin is gonna take a couple of layers. It's quite a thin paint. Seems I missed quite a spot over here. Mid-tone blue, mid-tone blue. Oh wait, I already had paint over here. Oh well. And hello, welcome to the stream. You can always check back later for the information I shared. Or wait until I repeat myself, which is also quite possible knowing me. I miss a spot over here. Still need to continue my cat memorial. Okay, so the one with the blackish dried up droplet water, skin tone. Right, and skin tone I need a bit darker, but not too dark. We have spring, which is sprayable, which I'm going to do after this painting. And that's a bit dark, so spring was earth, north. This was east. Well, gonna do this one. Why? First of all, ew. Second off, niet shaky. Don't have much of this skin tone left, so better use it. It's okay if I go into the mouth. Because this is all there's needed for the skin tone, so doesn't need a couple of layers because it's very thin paint. It's one of my earlier jars where I didn't take off all the metal. Okay. And then we need a very light skin tone for courage. Do I already have a very light skin tone? I don't think so. So you know that it means mixing time. First get it. Oh no, wait. No, wait. Is this yellow? Yeah, this is yellow. Ooh. And use this one as a seed because I have a lot. You guys know I like my mixing time. Because this jar is quite full. Yep, does need some mixing. Okay, so there's some in here. Like I said, this is my seed. But what I want is to add a little bit of pink. And what I'm going to do is grab a little bit of clean water. This way I also add some water. And now I'm going to do it again. But I'm going to let it rest for a moment. So everything can dissolve in peace. Okay, so we already have this. And I need, first of all, toss this rag in my dirty paint jar. Paint water jar. Really works, you know? Just putting your rags into a jar with dirty paint water, it soaks up the dirty water, and when it dries out again, you can toss the dirty paint water in the trash. Let's see, I need white. Because I want to have a very light skin tone. Let's see if this is enough. And there you are. might actually already have a color that looks like this. And if it does, well, then I'm just gonna use this as a seed. But for now, very light skin tone. Oops. Need to check on my mermaid coin. Still bubbles over here. It's a nice skin tone for Comey as well. Oh, whoops. That completely missed the mark. Okay. You can go and dry. First gonna look for the coin for mermaid. That coin is well, now it's painted on the other side because I only did the front and now I did the back. So should be done soon. Well, soon-ish with the next stream. How dry are you? Not dry enough. There's plenty of things I can do. I'm just looking for what can I do coming 15 minutes. Spray varnishing will be done as well. But that I'll do that during my break because you can't see that. Mermaid coin is taken care of. Oh, I also want to do a melting piece again. Is it this one? No, it's pink hair one. Pink, pink. Too dark. And no, I mixed it because I was getting tired of the other one. But where did I put the blend? Too dark. This one's too light. This one's too yellow. Where did I put my pink? So many colors. Where did I put my pink? Needs to be in a jar because I mixed it. Well, this looks closer, so I think the lid isn't very representative. I want to create a couple of jars as well. So I need to paint lids. Because I got a couple more duplicates for my blind bags. I just like creating those little jars. Also got a special order for 2 swords. So I'll probably do that in March as well. I still have plenty for AnimeCon. Not that much anymore. I mean, did sell quite some at Fantasy Fest. But I did make a lot of extra for Fantasy Expo, where I didn't sell a lot. Because, you know, conventions close up each other. So I made a bit too much. Was well aware what I was doing. Actually, I think I'm almost done with my... So I need some new paint water. Let's see. I need this one. Cracking. Why is there a crack in here? No. What am I doing? Completely missing the mark today. Is this the skin tone? Nope. Need some water. It's a bit too thick. Just put it on here next to me so I know these are the skin tones I use at the moment. Okay. This one is quite far along. With my very dark brown, and I'm running out and can't create anymore because I don't have the base colors anymore. There's a couple of magpies who nest every year near my house. And they're quite loud at the moment. I don't think you can hear them, but if you do hear them, yeah, that's them. Okay, so everything is painted at the moment. You're gonna be, yep, can do this one. Need the one with a G from gold. We're getting towards better weather, though there's going to be a dip next week as well. But when it gets warmer here, my paint dries a lot faster, so can't wait for that. Okay. Okay, let's see. This one's almost dry already because I put it in the space heater. Or close to the space heater. Might actually be dry at the end of the stream. Who knows? Next stream, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna spray varnish a couple of things. That usually takes a couple of coats. Because of drying in between. Let's see, then I can do other things. I think I'm going to start other paintings. You're gonna close for a moment. You're gonna open, and you two are going to be put away. There we go. A little bit of extra space. Right, so next stream. Because I still have plenty to do. These are the ones that are still unfinished. And those are for the year after. But that's fine. I can start on these. And this one will continue, of course. And I think by the time of the end of next stream, my other ones that are sprout gold sprayed gold can also be started gessoing. So yeah, this is the only pile I have left. And then of course the ones that are still either undesigned or unprinted. Or still a couple of those. So yeah, I think if it goes on the way I expect it to go, that this pile will be done the end of April. And then the new ones should be done around June. So then I should have my entire 3D printing collection complete mid this year, maybe second half. And then I can focus on other things because there's so much I still want to do. Things I started and I need to finish and clean up, stuff like that. So hopefully a little bit more variation in the next half of the year. Yeah, and now I'm starting. I put something here around here, and where did I put it? Right. This one is very important. I do not mix it up with my nail polish because this is all nail polish remover. Still not sure what I'm going to use it for. I can use it with Copic markers. But yeah, this is very important. I do not mix it up. And this way the jar gets clean as well. And I can probably, one day if I want to create my own nail varnish or whatever, I can use this. So yeah, this should not be mixed up. So this is what I'm going to start next stream. Just basic colors. Slut of Serenade Moon. This is Forever Young. This is all Serenade Moon. This is all Forever Young. And this is Miss Bunny. So yeah. I'm going to spray varnish. Get a little break. Get something to drink. And I'll be seeing you in about 10 minutes.